what can I do for you, Rod? You just tell me, what can I do for you?
Here it is.
Just want to make sure you win.
Show me the money.
Show you the money. Show you the money. Show me the money. Show me the money!
Oh, there we go. Week 5, Gamblers Anonymous. What do we call today, boys? Today is a heat check. Whew. What does that mean? Taking E Miami, Mr. Not Yet Nada. How we doing today, boys?
What's happening, buddy?
What's up?
Hey, guys, it's Sunday morning. We're a little earlier today. It's 9 a.m. We are jumping on here before this Jacksonville-Buffalo game, so we are able to, potentially use some of these bets that we do have going today. You know what? In the group chat, obviously, guys, we've been on this thing all week. We had a little bit of a heater for the three of us, I would say, right? We've been nailing some bets. Brian, give a little bit of insight real quick on your thoughts of Major League Baseball and what these listeners should do when they want to throw down their units.
Yeah, you're gonna take pretty much your bank account along with your significant others, and you're just gonna hammer every single under. Don't even look at the game. Yeah, obviously there's gonna be some that you lose, but in regards to the last decade of Major League Baseball, in October, the unders are coming close to the 70% mark over the past 10 years. And so I applied the same knowledge this year that I have in the past, and I just literally throw whatever your unit is, right? Throw it on the under for every single game through the World Series. And right now you would be 9 for 12. So there's been 12 Major League playoff games up until today, up until this morning, and 9 of those 12 have hit the under. So you're all you're going to do is just really, it's kind of easy. You just throw money on the under. You don't even worry about it. And then you just check at the end of the day and you're going to be positive. Yesterday was a push 2 for 2, but the previous days before that, you're going to be up pretty much every single day.
I love it, Brian. I absolutely love it.
Of course.
Nader, you got any insight on that? You're the baseball guy.
Listen, I would have won $700 yesterday if I decided to pick the Astros instead of the Twins. I got every game right. Put a little parlay together, but I was kind of banking on Justin Verlander not being fantastic. He's not great in the postseason. Plus, the Twins have been scorching hot.
I called that one, Bri.
Yeah. So I would have done well. But no, I agree with Bri. I mean, every time you talk about playoff baseball, pitching is the name of the game at that point. You're looking at the starting pitchers, all of them. These teams got here for a reason, right? The pitching and offense, but pitching is what wins playoff games. So I like Brian's idea on the under. Listen, that start by Clayton Kershaw was horrific, which is why Clayton Kershaw's been awful in the postseason, so that's why I went with Arizona. But I like the unders. I think honestly, you just got to look at the board and see at this point. Got to look at those pitching matchups. That's going to be your key to victory right there. And also pay attention to the bullpen. See who's available in the bullpen. See, look at the closing situation. I thought Texas was going to blow it yesterday when Chapman went in the game and walked the first 2 batters. I'm like, here we go again. Chapman sucks in the postseason. He sucks anyway, but he got out of it. So take a look at the pitching. It's pitching for the playoffs.
Spoken like a true Yankees fan, 100 and percentile, talking about I'll roll this.
And I'm rocking the Bryce Harper coffee mug today because I think Philly is absolutely going all the way.
Philly is a shithole. Anyway, listen, guys, we're going to jump into our NFL picks. We're jumping into our NFL picks. We've decided as a group that we are going to get rid of these mush bets as they are too confusing and could possibly contradict each other. So, with that being said, by the way, Dougie Fresh wants to know, what are you drinking? Honestly, I cannot disclose right now, but it appears as if it's a coffee cup filled with coffee. What kind of creamer do you guys prefer? We'll talk about that later. So listen, guys, let's jump into this as we do every week. We are going to go over the percentages real fast. I'm going to fly. At any point, disrupt me if you must. All right, Jacksonville at Buffalo this morning, 72%, looking like they like the Bills, -5. Houston is at Atlanta, 63% riding the Texans, getting 2.5. Carolina at Detroit, 77% on the Lions, -9. Tennessee's at Indianapolis, 60% says they will take the 2.5 at home. Giants at Miami, the biggest discrepancy of the week. 90% of the gamblers out there, they love the Fins, minus 12.5. New Orleans at New England, only 49% love the Pats at home, minus 1.5. Here we go. Another a good size disparity here. Baltimore at Pittsburgh, 68% are taking Pitt, getting 4.5 at home today. Woo! Cincinnati at Arizona. Arizona, tough team right now. 45% love Arizona, +3 at home. Philly at the LA Rams. 49% choose the Rams, +4. The Jets at Denver. Dumpster fire out there in Colorado. Denver, 32%, -2.5. Kansas City at Minnesota. 31% love Minnesota at home, +3.5. Sunday night game. We have the by the way, I hate Texas. Anything related with Texas, I'm not touching this week. Why? I took Texas yesterday. I took TCU. Not or you're relatable. Anyway, sorry for that sidebar rant. Dallas at San Fran. 63% of the people are taking the Niners, -3.5 at home. And last but not least, Monday night, Green Bay at Las Vegas Raiders. 48%, -2 for the Raiders. So, boys, there you go. There you have it. Those are the numbers. And if I could influence you any other way, or have I influenced you any other way with those numbers, holler at me. Yes, no, maybe so. I've never seen you drinking coffee. Well, Doug, if I'm drinking Coca-Cola, no, tomorrow is Monday, and tomorrow is Monday, Columbus Day, so I will not be at work. So you will not see me with a Coca-Cola tomorrow morning to enjoy with my sausage, egg, and cheese from Giuliani's Best Breakfast Spot in Niantic, Connecticut. All right. With that being said, gentlemen, let's go to our lock of the week this week. The lock of the week, the bet that you are not going to lose. B-Mac, holler at me first. What are you thinking today, my friend?
Yeah, I'm taking the early game. I'm taking the Bills -5.5 over the Jags. Reason being is, I mean, arguably the Bills the past few weeks are the best team in football, right? They just beat the best offense in football. They're running on all cylinders. Allen and Diggs are on fire. And let's not, forget about their running game. Their running game is probably one of the best that we've seen in the NFL over the past few years, especially when that offense gets going like it has. And I don't think that slows down no matter if they play overseas. I don't care if they play in where did COVID start?
China. Where or
no,
when?
I know in China, but
sorry.
No. It started with a W.
2020. Wuhan.
No,
Wuhan.
Dude. COVID started in China, Wuhan. I don't care if the Bills play in Wuhan. Okay, it doesn't matter where they're playing. The way that they're playing right now, it doesn't matter. We're taking the Bills -5.5 this morning against the Jaguars. They stand absolutely no chance. This could be a 20 to 30 point blowout.
Like it. Like to hear it. That's what I'm looking for. Nader, what do you got, buddy?
This may come as a shock to some of you, but as much as I love my New York Giants, I'm going to be representing them today. I am a fan. I love my Giants, but guys, let's be real. Miami Dolphins are the lock. They could win this game by 35 points. Not even joking. The Giants are a dumpster fire.
So the 12.5.
12.5.
Minus 12.5. Straight up. No money line.
No. 12.5. Danny Dimes is non-existent. The offensive line is non-existent. No Saquon again today for the third week. And I think Mr. Neal's
no Andrew Thomas either.
No Thomas, and I think Mr. Neal's going to be flipping burgers himself if he doesn't have a good game today. So, Dolphins. It's not even close to a question in my book. I'm going to cheer for my Giants, but it's the Dolphins -12.5.
No, I like it, Nader. You know what? I'm going to go with old Patty Mahomes this week. I'm going Kansas City -3.5 on the road at Minnesota. I really don't enjoy taking the dog, the betting against the home dog. I don't like doing it, but I just think that Kansas City defense is very, very good. I think they're highly underrated, and I think Minnesota is going to have a tough time today with Kansas City in that secondary. Kirk Cousins, we'll see what he's about, but hey. Ooh, Neil Liskey says KC gets beat, bro. Ooh. Neil, what's up, my guy?
Vikings are frauds.
Dude, so let me say one thing about Kansas City and maybe this is, not Kansas City, but Minnesota that probably I'm going with the Chiefs while it's at Minnesota. Week 1, and luckily this survivor pool that I'm in, you actually get a mulligan. And week 1, I picked Minnesota, and you know what Minnesota could do week 1 is they could go fuck themselves because they took an L, and now I have an L. Other than that, we're still high. We're still alive. While we're talking about the Survivor, guys, why don't we jump into that real quick? I'm going to keep it simple. Nader, you already mentioned that team. I love Miami today. That's my Survivor pick. Nader, I know you mentioned that was your Survivor pick as well.
Absolutely.
And Brian, you got a different pick, man. Who you liking?
For my Survivor, I got the Dolphins for my Survivor.
Dolphins. Oh, you got the Dolphins as well.
I think we've all been on the same. I think
we're all in agreement.
I was just going to say.
I thought you had Buffalo. I'm sorry.
And I think we've all picked the same Survivor pick, each one of us every time we've done this so far. So
yeah,
we've been doing pretty well.
We have not lost. All right, guys, let's jump into the 5-alarm fire picks. 5-alarm fire picks today presented to you by Anything But a Salad.
Oh, with the plug.
And if you have not checked out anything but a salad, go over to Instagram and check it out. If you want to see some good recipes, actually, Brian, we need a recipe next Sunday morning for Sunday football. Maybe a little wing recipe.
My question is this: not to get too far off topic, but I want to know when Anything But a Salad's official seasonings are going to come out, because those are probably coming soon.
Oh, listen, Brian, let's go. Let's get after it.
You'll have to fucking wait and see.
Listen, why we were on it. Hey, Nader. Oh boy, we got that circle of death. Hopefully he gets his connection back. All right. Nader, your 5 picks today. Who you rocking?
Are we going through all 5? Is that what we're doing right now?
5. Let's get to 5 right now.
Through. All right. So I'm gonna go off of what Brian started with his pick. So I'm going with the Bills -5.5. Josh Allen had himself a day last weekend against the best offense in football. He had 320 yards, 4 touchdowns, 84% completions. The Jags defense is ranked 24th in yards per game and 28th in pass defense. And we know that, Mr. Allen loves to throw the ball. He also likes to run it too. So that is my first pick, Bills -5.5. Pick number 2, already talked about this. I don't want to be the dead horse, but I got the Dolphins at -12.5. Again, the Giants, like I said, they could lose this game by 30 points today. Not even a exaggeration. Pick number 3, I am going with the Jets money line +120. Listen, Zach Wilson's kind of looked pretty good. He kind of looks like maybe something is starting to happen. He's looking a little bit more confident. He's not turning the ball over. So I think if Zach Wilson doesn't turn the ball over, the Jets defense is going to absolutely stuff the Broncos. I don't think there's a chance. So I'm going Jets +120 money line. For my 4th pick, I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals +144, or I do like the under at 44.5 as well. The Bengals have only been averaging 12.3 points per game. The Cardinals are 3-1 against the spread. So if you guys are looking at the spread, that might not be a bad one to check out.
You said Arizona under?
Arizona, I'm taking Arizona under or the money line, one of the two. I like Arizona straight up for this one too. So either one, but
which one am I putting down for your record? Arizona under?
Yeah, go with the under 44. I have it at 44.5 through FanDuel.
By the way, Nader is leading the season with a record of 6-3-1, followed by BMAC 5-5, and me in the basement 4-5-1.
Just saying.
Overall, pretty good though. Overall, we're making money. So let's do this. By the way, my account's up if you didn't know. All right, Nader, last pick.
And then my last pick is going to be the Colts. Listen, I got the Colts +116. I'm just going Colts straight up on this one. Jonathan Taylor's back. Ray, we talked about it a little bit before. Not really sure how much he's going to play. Is he in football shape? We don't really know. But I think just having him secured and that contract extension got signed, I think that's a huge boost for the Colts as far as morale goes.
Yeah. Money line, you're saying?
Yeah, I'm going money line. Titans are 0-2. I have it at +116.
Ooh, not bad. Okay. I like it.
Titans are 0-2 on the road. Tannehill has turned the ball over a lot this year, 4 interceptions, and his QBR is only 28.3. So I'm taking the Colts today, and those are my 5 picks. Let's go. Hopefully I get 5 wins today.
Let's go. B-Mac, holla. What do you got, bro?
All right, we're starting off my 5 best plays of today. We got Steelers +4.5 at home against the Ravens. Now, Steelers, are they great? No. However, Lamar in his 5 appearances at Pittsburgh, 67 passer rating, 6 fumbles, and 6 interceptions. The guy cannot play against Mike Tomlin at home or in Pittsburgh when Mike Tomlin's home. And let's not forget, Mike Tomlin has a 90% win percentage as a home dog. So it's like 88%. So I love betting against Lamar Jackson in situations like this, especially when the guy just can't play in Pittsburgh. So we're taking Pittsburgh getting 4.5 at home against the Ravens. Now, Eagles minus 4.5 against the Rams. Rams just are lost. They're a lost franchise right now. They threw all their eggs in one basket a few years back, and now they're sort of standstill. Eagles still have yet to get it rolling, even though that they have won. They have yet to get it going. So I think this could be the week where, we see the Eagles in full form. So Eagles minus 4.5 against the Rams. The third game, obviously, I mentioned as my lock, Bills minus 5.5 against the Jags. Bills are firing off. They just beat the best offense in football. They're playing like the best team in football overall. And I love their run game. I love Diggs and Allen. They're finally heating up. So I got Bills minus 5.5 as my third pick. Fourth pick, we're going Bengals minus 3 over the Cardinals. I switched this one up last minute. Reason being, I'm thinking about it, and every time on my bet slip where I go against Joey B, okay, I always lose. So this really has nothing to do with other than the fact I always lose betting against Joey B. So today, instead of betting against him, I'm going to bet with him just because I feel like there's going to be some good juju on my side. And, who knows what's going to happen there. But Bengals minus 3, don't listen to that if you are paying attention. That's just me not trying to get screwed by Joey. And then my fifth pick, we're going Chiefs minus 3.5 over the Vikings. I despise Minnesota. They're absolute frauds. Anytime they played a good team last year, the Eagles smoked them, ran them out of the building. They had one of the easiest schedules in the NFC last year, and every game was a 2-3 1-point game last year. And now we're seeing the tides turn where the dice isn't landing on their side this year. Minnesota's a bunch of frauds. They're not a good football team. They have the best receiver in football, but Kirk Cousins is a fraud. He always folds under pressure. The Minnesota Vikings, I absolutely despise them. We're taking the hot Chiefs minus 3.5. We're going to see a huge rebound from last week with Kansas City. And that's what I love doing. I love betting against teams that didn't have a good week last week that we know have the potential to put a 40 burger on you. So I think Chiefs win this game. It's going to be a 40-20 type game, 40-17 type game. Vikings stand absolutely no chance.
Brian, I love that you said that. I absolutely love that you said that. I'm actually going to scratch out the Rams as one of my 5 picks of the week. I do. I was thinking that the Rams at home getting 4.5 would be a great pick. Cooper Kupp is back today, by the way, if you are not paying attention. Now, Matthew Stafford has 2 very good options with Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. But I'm scratching them out, Brian, because I'm going off of your theory that you love betting on teams that sucked last week. And I'm going to tell you something right now. There was no team that sucked more than the New England Patriots last week, maybe the Giants. So I am taking the New England Patriots today, minus 1.5 at home against the Saints.
Wow.
Homer pick? Maybe so, but I don't think so. By the way, your boy's on a fucking heater right now. Number 2, Kansas City. I'm in agreement with you. Minnesota, they are a bunch of frauds. They are losers. Kirk Cousins, I'm not related to him. Anyway, how about the Detroit Football Lions minus 9.5? Carolina, Bryce Young. That's what I think of that Carolina offense. The defense is pretty good, but I don't think Carolina is going to be able to keep up with that powerful. And when I say powerful, I mean powerful with or without Amon-Ra St. Brown. Detroit is going to take it down. Next, I love Baltimore. I know I'm going against you, Brian. I know you're a Mike Tomlin. You like going against Lamar Jackson. However, Kenny Pickett stinks. The Pittsburgh Steelers line stinks. Lamar Jackson is going to show up today. I believe Baltimore is one of the best teams in football this year. Yes, I said it. And my last pick for this 5-alarm fire, and I am feeling it right now, baby. You better send this one home. Arizona Josh Dobbs. Who the hell is this guy? Where did he come from? He came from Pittsburgh, Brian. Now he's over in Arizona. He's leading the Cardinals, and he is going to lead them to a victory today, getting 3 at home. Send it. That's my 5.
All right, Ray.
Woo!
Listen,
I don't have any energy. By the way, if you saw what how the account's been like this, I'm like, oh, come on, can I just? We're gonna keep it moving. Sorry, everybody, for that, but it's been a good week, as my friends do know. We're gonna get into some prop bets. I'm gonna start it off first, boys. I feel like I got a little momentum going right now. Buffalo is playing this morning, and if you guys want to win some money, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've hit at least 4 or 5 leg parlays this week. Yes, this week, 4 5-leg parlays. I'm giving you a 5-leg parlay winner right now to start your day off. It's at plus 500. So if you want to win money, here you go. Buffalo, I'm alternating the line. I'm taking Buffalo minus 3.5. I am going to touch the OU. I'm taking the OU down in the Buff Jags game to 36.5 points. We're going over that. Trevor Lawrence is going to throw for over 247.5 yards today because they're going to have to keep up with Buffalo. Last but not least, Joshua Allen. He likes to run. 32.5. We're going over that. There's your 5 for this morning, plus 500. Write it down. Take a picture. Send it. Send it, boys. Not what do you got?
All right, gentlemen. So I'm doing something a little different today. I'm gonna throw a little 4-leg anytime touchdown scorer here. Okay. So Ray, I'm with you as far as the rushing with Josh Allen. I'm doing Josh Allen anytime touchdown scorer. I'm going Raheem over there with the Dolphins anytime touchdown scorer. Jamar Chase is gonna have a day today. I think. I don't think it's gonna be enough to beat him, but Jamar Chase is gonna have a day. And where's my other one? Oh man. Oh, of course.
Oh man.
I found it. My phone froze. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. They're gonna get right into the red zone. They're gonna do their little QB sneak, the tush push. They're gonna throw him right in there into the end zone.
New York.
Folks, 4-leg parlay. These are pretty good. I think these are good picks. Plus 1,684. $20 wager will win you $336.84.
I like it, Not. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have Jalen Hurts and I have Josh Allen, so I'd love to see them both.
I think it's gonna be a big QB day for those two guys for sure.
Love it. Running all over the freaking G-man. All right, all right, B-Mac, let's go.
Yeah, we got a 5-leg parlay going down. Okay, we got Bijan Robinson, kind of shit the bed last week. I'm taking his longest rush over 16.5 yards. I think he breaks 1, 2, maybe 3 big long runs today. So I got Bijan Robinson over longest rush 16.5. Now I'm going to the 49ers and Cowboys game. We have 2 receivers that I think are going to have big days. Debo over 47.5 yards receiving, and CeeDee Lamb over 65.5 yards receiving. Reason being, it's going to be tough to run the football all day against these 2 great defenses. They're going to have to air it out to get some points on the board. Obviously, Diggs is gone. We're going to have Debo being an absolute savage, especially with his yak. Guy loves yak. Yards after catch, for those that are unfamiliar. So Debo and CeeDee Lamb both have big days. So that's 2 and 3 in my 5-leg. 4, Tua, anytime touchdown score. This Giants defense is pretty horrid. So essentially what I did is you kind of just look at any Miami Dolphins offensive prop and you just take it. Now, the reasoning behind my 5th one here, and it could contradict what I just said, is my 5th one is going to be Tua under 36.5 pass attempts. So the reasoning here is Tua won't play the whole game. All right, it's going to be that big of a blowout. That's reason number 1. He could be playing 3.5 quarters, but also you're not going to see the Dolphins putting together these 15 to 20 play drives against this Giant defense. We're going to see big plays. We're going to see a bunch of 30 to 40, 50 plus yard touchdowns. That reason alone, you're going to see Tua, doesn't have to air it out 40 to 50 times today. So my 5th one is Tua under 36.5 passing attempts, and $20 pays $660 on that.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
It's a nice one.
Well, mine only pays $500. Gentlemen, Go ahead, Nader.
No, I'm just saying that's those. I like all the prop bets today for whatever reason. I'm feeling very, very confident
Feeling proppy today.
in our picks today. Overall, not even the prop bets, just everything in general. So yeah, let's have a day, boys. We've been doing well. Let's keep the train rolling.
Hell yeah.
Hey, choo-choo, baby. Choo-choo. Guys, enjoy your Sunday. And remember, if you have a gambling problem, don't look for it here.